Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name's Libby and I'm so happy you've come across this video. Now, I just want to mention this was not the video I was planning on filming today. I did actually film a proper clean with me video where I was planning to have time lapse and walk you through as it was actually happening, but it was such a bad video. I was not happy with it at all. So this is the next best thing. The time lapses were okay, but the sound quality was awful, the video quality was awful, and I was just not happy with it overall, so I'm not going to put that one up. So instead I'm going to run you through some of my favourite cleaning products and then show you the time lapses from the previous video that I filmed. So hopefully that will all look okay once it's finished when I come to editing this video. I hope it will. But I hope this will be a bit easier to explain what products I like using, where I use them, and how I use them to try and help you out in the future as well. Over the past 6 months or so, I've really got into cleaning. I love doing it. I normally do it most evenings before I go to bed just because I feel like it relaxes me a little bit, and every week I try and do a proper clean of my bedroom just to make sure everything's fresh and clean. I do spend a lot of time in my room, so I like having a nice environment to work in and to live in as well. I thought this would be a really good video to film, obviously because a lot of us are in lockdown at the minute or are on isolation and aren't going out very much, so it's a really good time to clean your house thoroughly and properly and make sure that everything's exactly where you want it to be. So I thought this would be a good video to start off this new series of why we are all spending a lot of time at home at the moment. Like I said, my original idea was to have everything in real time and show you my process as I was doing it, but I couldn't hack it. I wasn't very good at it at all. I'm gonna have to practice my vlogging style a bit more before I go on holiday and stuff like that, because I really would like to vlog them videos. But for the time being, we're just going to have to do it a bit mix and matchy because that video was not good at all and you guys would not enjoy watching it at all. So without further ado, I'm going to run you through what I did when I cleaned my room earlier this morning and what products I used and go into a bit more detail about them. So the first thing I do whenever I clean my room is go put a wash on. My normal loads of washing normally run for about an hour, so that just gives me a solid amount of time to get everything done by, and then I can finish the whole cleaning process up with hanging my washing up and then I'm done, which is really nice because it just gives you a block to do everything and it makes you be a lot more productive as well. So that's the first thing I do, and then I go on to changing my bed covers and making my bed. As you can see in this video, I have white bedding. I always have white bedding on my bed usually. Apart from Christmas, I do go for a darker bedding, but for the majority of the time I have a white bedding, which I love, but the only problem with that is you do have to clean it quite often because it does get dirty really easily. So as I'm sure you can see in the video in a minute, I'm going to be making my bed and just changing it. If you're curious, the bedding is actually from Matalan. It's a really lovely bedding. This is probably one of my favourite sets I have. The pillows are from Matalan, the blanket is from Matalan, and the grey pillows are from TK Maxx. If you guys are interested, that's where all my products are from. And then the cleaning products I like to use when I am changing my bed is firstly this Febreze fabric freshener. I really love this. This is a great product. I actually learnt this from Mrs. Hinch. If you don't know her, go and follow her. She is like a cleaning guru on Instagram and she just is so good. She talks about the best products, the cheapest products that do the best job, and is just a really lovely person in general, and I love to watch her. Basically, I spray this on my mattress before I put the sheet on top, and then I just spray it on the duvet as well, and it's basically meant to absorb into the fabrics, and it really does, and it makes it smell nice for a really long time. And whenever any of your furniture is feeling a bit run down, just give it a spray of this. I really like to use this in my car as well on the fabric seats because they do sometimes tend to get a bit, you know, hot and sweaty and disgusting, so it's nice to give them a spray of this sometimes and it just freshens everything up. And then the only other thing I use on my bedding when I change it is this spray as well. This isn't actually a cleaning product, it's actually meant to help you sleep. It is the Sleep Together calming spray from the This Works company. It looks like this and it smells like lavender, and if you guys didn't know, then lavender is meant to make you fall asleep a lot easier and just sleep a lot deeper. So if you are struggling to sleep, try this out. I really love the smell of lavender anyway, and I think it does help me sleep as well, but I don't usually have problems sleeping, so it could just be that, but I really do like using this. Then after changing my bedding, the next thing I actually did was went to my bedside tables and just give them a wipe down. Again, they are white, so that does mean they do collect dust very easily and you can see it all the time. So this is why I like to clean them on the regular and just keep them fresh and clean, especially with everything that's going on in the world at the minute. You want to make sure there's no germs on there and they're as clean as possible. So what I like to use for that is a spray bottle full of Soflora and water. So this is basically Soflora, and it's a really strong concentrated antibacterial disinfectant, and you put a capful of this in a spray bottle like this and then fill it up with water, and then it's ready to go, and all you do is wash it with a cloth. You can get so many scents of Soflora, and they can honestly do so much with Soflora. I definitely recommend getting it if you haven't used it already. It's a really, really great product, really inexpensive, and lasts you a lifetime as well. So as you can see in the time lapse, after wiping both the surfaces, I lit a candle on one side of the bed, and then on the other side I actually put on a wax melt burner. I love this burner. I got this one for Christmas. Why I like it so much is because it's a bulb rather than a tea light, so that's just really useful. It's not in as much danger as a naked flame, so I just really like having this. I feel a lot safer when it's on, and you can leave it on and not be worried about it. And the scent I put in that burner today was these Scentsy Go-Go Mango scented melts, and honestly they are amazing. Again, I got these for Christmas with the burner because that burner is a Scentsy burner, and this is what they look like. This is the only Scentsy product I got, but I'm so happy with them. They keep their scent for a really long time, which is great. Obviously, if you love burners, because most of the burners only last a couple of times, then you've got to get rid of the wax and put a new one in, which can be a bit of a mess, whereas these can completely burn up and you'll have scent the whole time. I've got these two burners back here which are tea light burners, but when you're using this scent you don't have to put them in all three, because honestly one carries the scent throughout the whole room, if not more of the house as well. So if you're in the market for looking for some more wax melts or trying something new out, definitely give Scentsy a go. I think they're an online store. So after I did my bedside tables, I then just wiped the rest of my surfaces in my room. I've got a cabinet back here, I've got this set of drawers here, and then I've got this wooden shelving unit as well. For both the IKEA furnitures, I just used the same process of the Soflora bottle and a cloth, but for the wooden shelves I actually did just use antibacterial wipes. So I actually use these Dettol wipes. I know they're really hard to come by at the moment with everything that's going on, but these are honestly amazing. What I love about these wipes as well is they come in so many scents. I've actually got all of them, but I just want to let you know I had these before everything happened. I just started collecting them and I had all the scents, but I haven't been buying them since all of this is going on because obviously I have enough at the minute. But the other scents they have is this one, which is my personal favourite, which is the pomegranate and lime flavour. They also have a citrus scent and an apple scent as well. So I really love these wipes. I use them everywhere. They're so easy to use and they kill 99.9% of bacteria, so why would you not have them? I always have a pack of these in my cart just in case something was to happen. They're just so quick and easy and disposable, and you can't go wrong with them really. Going off on a tangent a little bit, I really want to change this cabinet and fill it up with new stuff to make it look a lot nicer in my videos, but I really don't know what to do because the shelvings are pretty small, so you can only fit so much stuff on there. Let me know if you've got any ideas of what I should do on that. I also have a picture of Marilyn Monroe up here, but you never see her, you only see the bottom half of her. I really want to change up this background to just make it a bit nicer, but I really don't even know where to start. Sorry if the angle shifted a little bit. My camera battery died, so I've just had to change that. A little bit of time's gone. I was charging it and I've changed it, but we're back now. So if it has changed a little bit, I'm sorry, but let's carry on with the video. So there isn't much left that I do when I'm just cleaning my room weekly. The only other two things I do is my mirrors and my floor. Basically my wardrobe is behind some sliding mirrors, so to open up the mirrors, unfortunately you do have to touch them in the process. So I try to clean them as often as possible, and for that I use this. This is the Star Drops white vinegar spray, and this is honestly the best. It has so many different uses. You can use this on surfaces to clean them, you can use it on mirrors to clean them, and you can also use it for stains. It helps remove stains as well, so it's honestly such a good product and has so much to offer. I think it's really inexpensive as well. I think it's literally £1, so you can't go wrong with this. The only issue I do have with this spray is when I'm using it, the smell of vinegar is really strong in it, which I'm not too keen on. And if you've ever tried this, you know what I mean. Like you literally, you're aware that it's a vinegar spray because it literally just stinks of vinegar. So whenever I'm using this, I like to make sure that there is a candle on of some description so that it does mask the scent a bit. And then I do love to use an air freshener as well. For today I just used this air freshener. This air freshener is actually from Christmas. This is the Vanilla Latte Febreze scent. It doesn't smell too Christmassy, it just smells like vanilla really, which is my favourite scent, so it's not too much of a problem. But I just make sure to spray that, especially after doing the mirrors, just because the vinegar spray does leave a really strong scent. Then after cleaning my mirrors, the last thing I've got to do is clean the floor. My floor gets so dirty just because of my hair and everything. I seem to mold all the time, so my floor just gets dirty so easily. So I try and clean it as often as possible. And when cleaning it today, I used Shake and Vac on it. I don't know if you've used this before, but this is an absolute lifesaver and it's so much fun. Basically, you shake this onto the carpet and leave it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you just hoover it up and it leaves it smelling so fresh. The scent I used today was Lemon Fresh, and I think this is my favourite scent. It's just so nice and stays for a really long time as well. During in between when I hoover my carpets, if I just want to freshen it up a bit, I do use this 1001 Carpet Fresh spray. I also use this in the car as well, and it's really useful. Basically, it's like a foam. You just spray it onto your carpet, it foams up and then absorbs into the carpet, and it just keeps your carpet smelling really nice and fresh again. That's all I do for when I clean my room. The last few things I do before I finish is just empty my bin and wipe the door handles with the Dettol wipes again, just to make sure everything's clean and all the germs are gotten rid of and everything's ready to start fresh. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, this is just my weekly routine for cleaning my room. If you want to see a deeper clean, I can film another video of them. I'll just basically go in more depth and what products I like to use when I'm properly cleaning them, not just changing them out and wiping them down and everything. So if you want to see a video like that, please let me know by liking and commenting in the description, and I will be sure to make one in response to that. Or just like and comment because you enjoyed it. I would love to speak to all of you. As I said earlier, I really love to build a bit more of a relationship with you all on YouTube, so let me know if you enjoyed this and you want a more chattier styled video like these ones. And if you want to see more from me in the future, then please subscribe. I would love you to follow me on this journey. I upload lifestyle, fashion or beauty videos on a Monday, and then a Disney/Florida themed video on a Friday. So if any of them topics interest you, then please subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'm so thankful for every single one of you that watches my videos, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Stay safe and I'll see you on Friday. Bye!